Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Jamin's Daily. This is my real first episode of the new year of 2023. I did do a video that we posted today of a 2022 year in review with our friend and executive producer extraordinaire, Seth Kaler. But I want to talk to you today about report cards. Children's report cards. I received a phone call you get these automated phone calls nowadays from your kid's school. And so I answered it, and it was telling me that the 6 weeks is coming to an end and children are going to get their report cards. And instead of getting one of these, like we all remember, I remember getting this type of report card. Instead of getting that, now what do they want to do? They don't want to print anything. It's going to be on the app. Parents, we are no longer going to send a physical copy of your child's report card home. You can view it on, and then whatever ridiculous app that they're using, there's dozens of them. Different school districts use different ones, I imagine. And instead of your child coming home with this and you get to look at it and hopefully they make all A's and you can put it on the refrigerator and have something tangible to celebrate, now they expect for you to just, here you go, Johnny, look at my phone. Here it is. And you just show your kid their grades on your stinking iPhone. It's ridiculous. I called, made a big stink. The principal called me, some leadership person within the district calls me, and they don't have an answer. I mean, it's just, this is what we're going to do. It's meant for, basically, it's convenience and for saving money. And I kind of had an idea that this was coming when earlier in the week my son was coming home and there was a notice along in his notebook talking about how they were going to be doing a town hall, some type of computer meeting at the Carroll High School, which is the local high school that is close to, I guess, in the same district as the elementary, so that parents or grandparents or people who don't know how to download the app, things like that, could go and learn. Because I guarantee you this, folks, there are going to be derelict parents or great grandparents who are raising their 7-year-old, second grader, who are not going to know what their kids made in school. They're going to be kids who don't even know what their grades are because their parents are derelict or don't know how to do it. Their grandparents have a stinking flip phone, not an iPhone 14. And even still, how they were robbing, and this is what I told the administrators, they're robbing students and parents of everything tangible and good, a community out of school. It's becoming the most transactional and type of situation where you drop the kids off, you pick them up. There's no, I don't even think my kids have had an assembly. That's the thing. They do not want parents at the school. That's my opinion. Someone's going to have to convince me otherwise. And the other thing, you would think, and this is what they talk about, all the decisions are made in the best interests of the students. Bullshit. I call it bullshit. Taking physical, tangible report cards away from children is not in their best interest. I will tell you that most decisions made are in the best interest of administrators and teachers. What is going to make their jobs easier, not what's best for students. That's my opinion, and you have to convince me otherwise. Again, and then I don't like to go this route because I find it offensive as Latino, Hispanic male, is that they always say, this is going to affect certain communities more because this and that. And yeah, I bet it is. You're going to have, but it's not even a race thing. It's a social economical thing. The folks who have iPhone 14s and who are with it probably won't have a problem. Here are your grades, Johnny. Look at the phone. Even then, I think it's BS that that's the case. From you're going from this to here, look at the phone. And then how many people in 2023 even have a printer at home? So they can't even print it so that they can put it on the stinking refrigerator or something. And then again, if they do print it, what is it? It's just a sheet of paper. It's not a real report card. Okay? And you know who's going to be affected most? Poor kids. Because those are the ones who are being raised by their flip phone having grandmother or their derelict, you know, or not even that, just the overwhelmed single mom with 4 kids. Okay? Those are the kids who are not even going to know what their grades are. Ultimately, they're not even going to know because they didn't get, at least if my parents were a bunch of bums, but I was a 5th grader and I actually did well in school, I could have this and look at it and know what the hell I made. Now I got to rely on my parents or my great-grandparents, somebody else to tell me what I made. I'm going to the school board. I talked to the principal. You know, it's not her fault. I hope you don't take this out on me or my kid because I'm complaining about this, but it's BS. You can't convince me that this is in the best interest of the students because it's not. And yet, again, they don't want to send this home anymore. They're probably, CCISD, Corpus Christi, has tens of thousands of students. So I guarantee you they're saving a lot of money by not having to print these out. And I guarantee you they'll say, oh, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. Then what is it? Then what is it about if it's not about the money? It's not about the convenience. What are you talking about? It's about some type of privacy? Like all of a sudden, it's about privacy? The kid can't take this home? There's some type of privacy issue? Again, BS. It's all for one reason, saving money, and for the other reason, convenience for administrators. Okay? It's not in the best interest of the students. No way. You can't convince me. And I'm going to the school board. I'm trying to find out when the next one is. But I'm going to go over there. I'm going to make a big stink. I hope as parents with kids in school, if you think I'm out of bounds, let me know. But again, you can't even get into these schools nowadays. They treat them like prisons. I have been in my child's classroom one time, and that was at the very beginning of school. Try to get in there now. Good luck. It's easier to go visit a convict in jail. It's easier to go see somebody in the ICU at a hospital than it is to get into your children's classroom in 2023. It's bullshit. So I hope I'm gonna spread this out to a lot of people. They're robbing them. They're taking everything away from kids in the name of convenience and technology. Oh, just download the app. Oh, you want to talk to the teacher? Well, they don't want to talk to you. You send them a text message through the app or an email through the app. It's not even a real email. You can't send them a real email. It's got to all be through the apps thing and some type of app. No real communication at all. And it's truly a sad state of affairs. And that's because I'm a product of public schools. My parents, my dad was a public school teacher for 30 years. I have many family members. I have a cousin who is a administrator within elementary. And, you know, she, bless her heart, but, you know, I've been through some of the schooling too, is you talk to any of these administrators, they right away go into administrator speak. There's a certain way that they talk. There's a certain way to say things because this is how it's done. It's not like, oh, you know, I just wish they would tell us the truth. And the truth is, it's done for their convenience. It's done for ways to expedite maybe perhaps something else other than what is in the best interest of students and parents. And with that, I hope you have a great Sunday evening. And Happy New Year, folks. Till next time, stick with me. I'm Jamin, your host of Jamin's Daily. You can find this vlog, podcast, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Jamin's Daily on Facebook. Please subscribe, like, and share. Till the next time, stick with me because the best is yet to come.